If you're watching this, you may find yourself in a place where things don't quite make sense. You might even feel a sense of disbelief, as though something beyond your understanding has brought you to this very moment. But let me reassure you, this is no accident. There's a reason you're here right now, and it's because you are a chosen one. The weight you've been carrying, the burden you've endured, has been nothing short of extraordinary. It has been heavy. It has been isolating, but most of all, it has shaped you into the person you are meant to become. This weight, though it may have seemed like a curse, was actually a blessing in disguise. And today, as the burden begins to lift, you will finally understand the true power within you. You've carried this weight for longer than most could imagine. The struggles you've faced have been unlike any others. Deep emotional wounds, spiritual battles, and the suffocating weight of expectations from others. You've walked a path that few can understand, and the challenges you've faced may have felt unbearable at times. Perhaps you've wondered, why me? Why must I carry this weight when others seem to move through life so easily? And yet, despite it all you've endured, you've persevered, and that perseverance is the key to unlocking the power that lies within you. This burden was never meant to break you. It was never meant to hold you back or keep you in a place of suffering. It was always part of a divine plan, shaping you, molding you, preparing you for the extraordinary purpose that awaits. Every tear you shed, every moment of doubt, and every challenge you faced was part of a process to make you stronger. Through it all, you learned resilience, you learned patience, you learned how to find light even in the darkest of times. These weren't random struggles. They were lessons disguised as pain, teaching you what you needed to know to rise to your true potential. And now, as that chapter begins to close, you are ready for what comes next. There are signs that indicate the weight is lifting, though they may appear in subtle ways. Have you noticed moments when things seem a little lighter? Perhaps for the first time in a long while, you feel a flicker of hope. This isn't a coincidence. It's your soul recognizing that the freedom you've longed for is approaching. You might find yourself feeling detached from things that once consumed you, whether that be relationships, situations, or even thoughts that no longer carry the same weight. You may notice physical shifts, breathing more deeply, feeling lighter, or simply sensing a subtle change in your energy. These are all reflections of the energetic shifts happening within you. Pay attention to these small victories, these fleeting moments of peace or unexpected kindness from others. They're not just random occurrences. They are signs that the burden is indeed lifting, confirming that you are ready to move forward and embrace a new chapter in your life. Releasing the past is an essential part of this transformation, but don't mistake this for forgetting. Letting go of your past doesn't mean you erase it from your memory. It means you stop allowing it to define you. It means forgiving those who have hurt you, and perhaps even more importantly, forgiving yourself. The guilt, the shame, the regrets, they've weighed you down for far too long. It's time to release them. Picture these burdens as stones in a backpack. One by one, imagine setting them down, feeling the weight lift with each stone you let go of. As you do, you'll notice a sense of freedom returning to your soul. Life will begin to feel more vibrant. The colors will seem brighter. The air will feel fresher. This is the gift of letting go. It allows you to embrace the present moment and all the possibilities that await. For so long, you've held everything together. You've carried the weight without showing the cracks. You've been strong, but now it's time to recognize that strength doesn't always lie in holding it all in. Vulnerability is not a weakness. It's actually one of the greatest strengths you can possess. By allowing yourself to be vulnerable, you create the space for healing. You allow yourself to feel, to grieve, and to process the experiences. That vulnerability isn't about wallowing in sadness. It's about honoring your journey. It's about recognizing the depth of your experiences and accepting that they have made you who you are today. By embracing vulnerability, you invite healing into your life. You open the door to connection with others and with the universe itself. And in doing so, you discover a strength far deeper than you ever thought possible. As your burden lifts, you are stepping into a season of profound freedom. This isn't just a fleeting moment of relief. This freedom is about rediscovery. It's about waking up with a renewed sense of purpose, making choices that honor your spirit, and living a life that aligns with your highest good. You will feel lighter, more energized, and more optimistic than ever before. Life will feel full of possibility, and for the first time, you'll see that the dreams you've held for so long are within your reach. The universe, in response to your liberation, is opening doors for you that you never thought possible. You might wonder, what does this new life look like? It's a life without the heavy burdens of the past, a life filled with purpose, hope, and clarity. It's a life where you make decisions that align with your true self, a life where you honor your worth and your desires. It's a life where you wake up each day knowing that the challenges you faced were all preparing you for this moment. The moment when you embrace your true power and step into your greatness. Visualize this life. Don't let fear or limitation cloud your vision. Instead, see it with confidence, knowing that it is already within your grasp. And as you move forward, remember these. You are not alone. The universe is with you every step of the way. Trust in the signs, trust in the shifts, and trust in the process. You are a chosen one, and your time to soar is now. Feel the freedom, feel the lightness, and step into your power. You are ready. So as we move through this journey together, take a moment to pause and reflect on this truth. If this message resonates with you, take a moment to comment Amen and subscribe to the Path of Truth channel. Let this affirmation be the first step in embracing the transformation that awaits. As you embrace the freedom and power that are now yours, you may begin to feel a profound shift within you. The weight that once held you back has begun to lift, and with it comes an overwhelming sense of relief and liberation. This is not just about letting go of your past burdens. This is about stepping fully into the incredible power that has always resided within you. For so long, that power was buried beneath layers of doubt, fear, but now, with each passing moment, you're discovering it anew. Every challenge you've faced, every moment of struggle, has been preparing you for this very time. And now, as the burden is lifted, you're standing at the precipice of greatness, ready to claim what has always been yours. You might notice as you move through this transformation that your intuition is becoming sharper. You're no longer second-guessing yourself in the same way you used to. The fog that once clouded your mind has started to clear, and you can see the path ahead with greater clarity. Your confidence is growing. Where once there were doubts, there is now a quiet certainty. The person you were before is no longer the person you are today. You've evolved, and the world around you is beginning to reflect that change. You'll notice that the doubts that once held you back are fading away, and they're being replaced by bold, decisive actions. You're moving forward with a renewed sense of purpose, no longer weighed down by the chains of the past. Your power is no longer something distant or unreachable. It is now here, in the present, available to you at all times. But this power isn't just for you. It's meant to ripple outward, touching the lives of those around you. By standing tall and embracing your own greatness, you create a space for others to do the same. Your courage, your transformation, and your willingness to step into your power will inspire those who are still struggling to rise. You are a beacon for others, showing them that it is possible to overcome, to break free from the chains that once by living your truth and walking in your power, you give others permission to do the same. You are not just changing your own life, you are becoming a catalyst for change in the lives of those who need it most. And as you continue to rise, you'll begin to notice that life no longer feels like an uphill battle. The constant struggles, the feelings of being stuck or held back, will begin to fade. Relationships will flow more easily, opportunities will come to you effortlessly, and blessings will begin to pour into your life. You're entering a new season, a season where things happen with ease and grace. The universe is responding to your new energy, and it is delivering abundance in ways you never thought possible. But the key to unlocking this abundance lies in gratitude. Take a moment to thank the universe for the guidance it has provided, and take a moment to thank yourself for persevering through it all. You've made it this far, and now as the weight lifts, you are entering a period of thriving. This is just the beginning, not the end. The universe is celebrating your transformation, and it's preparing to guide you to even greater heights. As you step into this new reality, it's important to reconnect with your authentic voice. For so long, the weight you carried may have caused you to silence parts of yourself. Perhaps you suppressed your dreams, your passions, or even your voice because you didn't feel worthy or because you were afraid of being judged. But now that the burden has lifted, you are free to speak your truth, to act in alignment with your deepest desires, and to live authentically. Your voice is not just about the words you speak. It's about the energy you bring into every interaction. It's about expressing your truth, sharing your story, and having the courage to live a life that reflects who you truly are. Your voice has been waiting beneath the layers of expectations, fears, and doubts. Now, as those layers fall away, your voice can finally emerge and shine brightly for all to hear. Rediscovering your voice means honoring your intuition. Trust the inner whispers that guide you, the gut feelings and quiet nudges that have always been there. These are not coincidences. They are messages from your soul, guiding you toward what is right for you. As you begin to trust this inner wisdom, you'll notice that decisions become easier. Your path will feel more aligned, and life will start to flow with more ease. Speak your truth, even when it feels uncomfortable. Share your thoughts, feelings, and ideas without fear of judgment. Each time you express your authentic self, you strengthen your connection to your true nature. Your voice has power, not only for you, but for those around you. Your journey, your story, and your transformation can inspire others to do the same. By living authentically, you give others the permission they need to embrace their own truth. This chapter of your life is all about reclaiming what has always been yours. Your voice, your truth, and the freedom to express who you truly are. It's time to speak boldly, to live authentically, and to let your voice be a beacon for those who are also navigating their own journeys. Your truth has the power to heal, to inspire, and to change lives. Now is the time to let it shine. Everything in your life has unfolded according to divine timing. The struggles, the lessons, the breakthroughs, they've all been part of a larger plan, one that you may not have fully understood at the time, but one that was always working for your highest. Now, as the weight lifts, and as you step into your true power, you'll begin to see how perfectly everything has aligned for this moment. Divine timing is a delicate dance between patience and it requires faith that everything is happening exactly when and how it's meant to. Even if you can't yet see the bigger picture, trust that the universe is guiding you toward what is meant for you. Have you ever noticed how certain people, opportunities, or experiences seem to appear in your life at exactly the right moment? These are not coincidences. They are signs that you are on the right. The universe has been guiding you even when you couldn't see it. As you continue to align with divine timing, you'll find that life begins to flow more effortlessly. Doors will open for you. Opportunities will appear out of nowhere, and synchronicities will become a natural part of your journey. But divine timing also requires action. It's not about waiting passively for life to happen. It's about being ready to act when the moment feels right. The universe is guiding you, but it also requires you to meet it halfway. As you embrace this new chapter, know that you're exactly where you need to be. Every experience, every challenge, every breakthrough has led you to this moment. Trust the process, surrender to the flow, and embrace the beautiful timing of your life. You are exactly where you are meant to be. If this message resonates with you, take a moment to reflect on what you've learned today. Let this truth sink into your soul and affirm your commitment to your transformation. Like this video to affirm your readiness for growth, and subscribe to the Path of Truth channel to stay connected with this community of like-minded souls. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's create a space where we can uplift and inspire. Comment Amen to signal to the universe that you are ready to step into your power and embrace the abundance that is waiting for you. Play this video again to amplify its energy and let its message sink deeply into your soul. Keep shining, chosen one. The universe is with you, guiding your every step. As you stand at the threshold of this new chapter in your life, it's essential to take a moment to pause, reflect, and truly absorb the gravity of what is unfolding. This is not merely a moment in time. It's a pivotal turning point. It's a time to step back and understand that everything you've experienced up until now, the burdens you've carried, the doubts that have lingered in your mind, and the struggles that have sometimes felt insurmountable, has all been a part of a greater, more intricate narrative. A narrative that has been quietly guiding you toward this very moment of clarity, strength, and alignment. It's easy to get caught up in the challenges you faced, to focus on the hardships, and to allow yourself to believe that these obstacles define you. However, when you look at the bigger picture, you realize that every hardship has served a greater purpose. It has been refining you, molding you, and preparing you for this very moment where you are poised to step into your full potential. For so much of your life, you felt as though you were pushing against the current, trying to fit into a world that didn't fully understand who you were or what you stood for. Perhaps you felt isolated, as though you didn't quite belong, or that your essence was too much for the world around you. There were times when you tried to conform, to adapt, to be what others expected of you, in order to avoid judgment or rejection. But now that phase is coming to an end. The time has come for you to break free from the constraints of those limiting beliefs and societal expectations. You no longer have to force yourself into a mold that was never meant for you. You are beginning to embrace your true self, your authentic nature. This is a process of reclaiming what has always been yours, but perhaps hidden beneath layers of fear, uncertainty, or past conditioning. The life you've always wanted, the life that aligns with your true essence, is now within your grasp. No longer will you live to meet the expectations of others or try to be someone you're not. Instead, you are choosing to live in alignment with your deepest. This is your moment to step into your power, to walk boldly on the path that is uniquely yours, and to claim the life that is waiting for you. The world around you may not always understand or accept this transformation, but that's not your concern. This is about you. This is your time to shine and live unapologetically as your true self. This isn't just a simple change or a fleeting phase that will come and go. It is a profound, transformative journey that reaches deep into the heart of who you are. It isn't something that can be easily explained in a few words or summarized in a quick statement. This transformation touches every part of you, affecting not only the circumstances of your external world, but also the very essence of your being. The path you've traveled, with its share of obstacles, difficulties, and moments of triumph, has all been part of the greater story that has brought you to this very moment. All the trials and hardships, as much as they may have seemed overwhelming at times, have been necessary steps, each one guiding you toward this awakening. This is not just a culmination of the past. It's a stepping stone into a new, more empowered version of yourself. As you stand now at the precipice of this new chapter, you are no longer the person you once were. You've grown, evolved, and expanded in ways that you may not even fully realize yet. The obstacles that once seemed insurmountable, the fears that once gripped you tightly, and the doubts that clouded your mind, these things no longer have the same hold over you. You have released them one by one, and in doing so, you've made space. Your vision has cleared, and the world ahead of you is no longer shrouded in uncertainty. It's vibrant, full of potential, and teeming with opportunities that were once invisible to you. The fear that once held you back, the hesitation that stifled your actions, and the self-doubt that prevented you from moving forward, these are no longer part of your reality. You've shed them piece by piece, and now you stand with a new sense of purpose, a newfound confidence, and a direction that is undeniable. Where once you were unsure of the path ahead, now you see it with clarity. It's a path that feels true to who you are, one that aligns with your soul's purpose, and one that is full of endless possibilities. What was once dark and uncertain now shines brightly before you, offering a future filled with growth, success, and fulfillment. This transformation isn't a superficial shift. It's a deep, lasting change that will continue to unfold within you. As you step into this new phase of your life, you will find that the world responds to you differently. The energy you now exude, the confidence you carry, and the clarity you possess will begin to attract the opportunities and people that are in alignment with your new reality. You are no longer bound by the limitations of your past. The weight of fear, doubt, and hesitation has lifted, leaving you free to fully embrace the boundless possibilities before you. As you step into this newfound power, it's crucial to remember that your journey is not solely about you. The transformation you're experiencing is not an isolated event. While it is deeply personal and transformative for your life, it holds the potential to affect those around you in ways that you might not even fully understand yet. You have become a beacon of light in a world that is often shrouded in darkness and uncertainty, a world that so desperately needs individuals like you to show the way. Your story, your evolution, and your rise to power are not just meant for your own growth and well-being. They are part of a much grander purpose, one that connects you to a larger web of humanity. You are not just transforming yourself for the sake of personal gain. You are aligning with a divine purpose that ripples outward, influencing everyone you encounter along the way. The changes you are undergoing are meant to be shared. Your energy, your light, and your newfound sense of self are not just for your own enjoyment or benefit. They are meant to inspire others to rise up, to awaken, and to step into their own power. You are here not just to heal and grow for yourself, but to show others that they too have the ability to overcome their challenges, to face their fears, and to embrace their authentic selves. You are leading by example, showing those around you that it is possible to transform, to break free from the chains of the past, and to create a new reality based on truth, authenticity, and empowerment. The power you are unlocking is not an isolated force. It is meant to touch others. It is meant to ripple outward, affecting everyone you encounter. By living your truth, by embracing the fullness of who you are and unapologetically expressing that truth, you are creating a ripple effect that can reach far beyond your immediate surroundings. It's easy to think that your journey of transformation is one that only concerns you, but the reality is that your growth, your healing, and your empowerment are intricately connected to the growth, healing, and empowerment of those around you. Your light shines in such a way that it helps others find their way through their own darkness, offering them the courage and inspiration to continue their own paths toward personal growth. You are not walking this path alone, and your journey is not in a vacuum. The transformation you are undergoing is part of a collective awakening, a collective rise where each person's growth contributes to the elevation of the whole. By embracing your own power, by standing in your authenticity and truth, you become a beacon for others who are still searching for their way. Your presence becomes a reminder that it is possible to overcome, to heal, and to step into your true path through your actions. You create space for others to do the same. This is a process that connects you to the larger community of people who are also on their own paths of healing, growth, and self-discovery. It's easy to underestimate the impact that living authentically can have on the world around you. We often think that our personal transformation is a private matter, that it's something that only affects our own lives. But the truth is, when you embrace your true self and step fully into your power, you create a ripple that reaches far beyond your immediate circle. By sharing your story, by speaking your truth, and by living with authenticity, you invite others to do the same. You offer them the permission to step into their own power, to live from their hearts, and to embrace their true selves without fear or hesitation. Your journey is not only a personal transformation, but a part of a greater collective shift. As you heal and rise, you contribute to the healing and rise of those around you. You may not always see the direct impact of your transformation, but trust that your energy, your growth, and your light are influencing others in profound ways. The more you stand in your power, the more others will be inspired to do. Your transformation is part of a much larger movement of individuals waking up to their own potential, stepping into their truth, and embracing their authentic selves. And by walking this path, you help to light the way for others who are still searching for their own awakening. It's important to realize that your power is not meant to be kept to yourself. It's meant to be shared, to be spread, to be magnified in the world around you. As you live in alignment with your truth, you become a magnet for others who are on their own paths of awakening. Your energy draws them in, inspiring them to do the work necessary to heal, grow, and rise into their own greatness. By living authentically, you help to create a world where people feel empowered to embrace their own uniqueness, and this is the ripple effect in action. Your transformation doesn't just change your life. It changes the lives of those around you, creating a wave of healing and empowerment that spreads far beyond what you can see. As you reflect on this powerful journey, remember that your transformation is not only for you, it is for the world around you. Your growth and authenticity can inspire others to embrace their own path and step into their true power. This is just the beginning of a ripple effect that can change lives, starting with your own and extending to everyone you encounter. If this message resonates with you, take a moment to affirm your commitment to your own growth and transformation. Comment Amen below to signify that you are ready to embrace your power and walk your path with confidence. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the Path of Truth channel so you can stay connected to more powerful messages that guide you on your journey. Keep shining, keep rising, and remember that the universe is with you every step of the way. As you stand at this pivotal moment, right at the crossroads of infinite possibility, it is crucial to place your trust in the unfolding process. Understand that everything you've experienced up until now has led you to this very point for a deeper reason. Every hardship, challenge, and setback you faced was not random or unnecessary. Rather, each one has been an integral part of your growth and evolution. When you look back on the difficult times, those moments when you felt lost, disconnected, or unsure, remember that these were not signs of failure but essential steps on your journey. Even in the darkest times, you were never truly lost. You were simply being guided by forces greater than your understanding at the time. These experiences were part of a divine plan, shaping and preparing you for the person you are becoming. At this very moment, you are entering into a new season of your life. It is a season filled with limitless possibilities, where every piece of the puzzle falls into place with ease and grace. The weight that you once carried so heavily on your shoulders is lifting, and with it, the struggles of the past are fading into the background. It's as though a heavy fog has lifted, revealing a clearer path before you. Now what once seemed out of reach, what once felt impossible, is suddenly within your grasp. The doors that were previously closed to you are now wide open, inviting you to walk through them with confidence. You may have once wondered if the opportunities you longed for would ever come to fruition. But now those opportunities are right in front of you, waiting to be seized. As you step into this new chapter, remember that you are not where you are by accident. The alignment you are experiencing is the result of everything that has happened up until now, all working together to bring you to this point of clarity and purpose. The struggles and challenges were not in vain. They were part of the refining process, preparing you for the life that is now unfolding before you. It's a time for you to fully embrace what lies ahead, knowing that you have the strength, wisdom, and resilience to face it. The universe has always been guiding you, and now it is showing you the way forward. As you step into this beautiful flow of abundance, it's essential to remember that true power isn't just found in receiving. It's also deeply rooted in the act of giving. The energy of gratitude holds the key to unlocking and amplifying the blessings that are now pouring into your life. Gratitude is not just an emotion, but a force that expands the space around you, opening doors to even greater abundance. When you take the time to acknowledge all the blessings that already surround you, whether big or small, and express your heartfelt thanks, you send out a powerful energy that vibrates through the universe, inviting even more blessings to come your way. Living in gratitude is a magnetic force that draws positivity into your life. It's not just about saying thank you for the good things. It's about feeling gratitude in your core, recognizing the richness in every moment, even those that appear challenging. This practice sends out an energy of receptivity, allowing the universe to continue delivering the things that will support your growth and fulfillment. As you open your heart with appreciation for what you have, you align yourself with the flow of abundance that is ever present and waiting for you to tap into it. This energy cycle, what you give is what you receive, becomes a self-perpetuating rhythm in your life. The more you give, whether it's love, kindness, resources, or time, the more you create space for the universe to return that energy to you in many different forms. The law of attraction is not just about asking for what you want. It's about being open, willing, and ready to receive. The universe is constantly responding to the energy you emit, and when you live with a heart full of gratitude, that energy amplifies, inviting even greater blessings. By living in alignment with this flow of abundance, you begin to notice that your life starts to reflect your deepest desires. You manifest the opportunities, experiences, and relationships that match your energy. Your inner world starts to mirror the outer world, creating a life that is rich in joy, fulfillment, and purpose. It's not just about material wealth or success. It's about aligning with your higher self, living authentically, and creating a life that feels deeply satisfying on every level. The more you live in this space of gratitude and giving, the more your life transforms into a reflection of all that you are capable of receiving and creating. The universe has infinite ways to bless you, and when you tap into this flow, you become a conduit for abundance, not just for yourself, but for those around you as well. In this pivotal moment of transformation, it is crucial to acknowledge the profound power of your voice. For so long, you may have found yourself holding back, stifling the true essence of who you are, all in an effort to meet the expectations and demands of others. This suppression, whether out of fear or a desire for acceptance, has shaped a version of you that was often not aligned with your inner truth. But now, as the weight of these constraints lifts, your voice begins to rise again, stronger, clearer, and more authentic than ever before. This is not just a return to speaking words. It is the emergence of a full, vibrant expression of your essence. Your voice is much more than the sounds that leave your lips. It is the energy that you project into every room you enter, every conversation you engage in, and every action you take. It is the vibration of your soul resonating with those around you. It is the truth you speak, the courage you summon to express your feelings, and the wisdom you offer from your experiences. Your voice carries the power to heal, to uplift, and to inspire others to find their own voices too. It holds the capacity to open hearts, to shift perspectives, and to illuminate paths that were once shrouded in darkness. The more you step into the fullness of your authenticity, the more powerful your voice becomes. As you speak your truth, whether it's in a quiet conversation with a friend or when you share your insights with the world, you align more deeply with your true self. Each time you speak from a place of honesty and clarity, you shed the layers of self-doubt and fear, allowing the truest version of yourself to shine through. This not only empowers you, but it also creates a ripple effect around your voice. Once reserved and cautious, now has the potential to guide, inspire, and lead others in their own journeys of self-discovery and growth. By speaking your truth, you give others permission to do the same. You create a safe space where vulnerability is embraced and authenticity is celebrated. When you express yourself openly, unapologetically, and with love, you inspire others to express their own voices with the same confidence. You set an example that it is safe to be fully yourself, without fear of judgment or rejection. In this way, your voice becomes a beacon for others, lighting the way for those who have been too afraid to speak their truth. And in doing so, you contribute to a larger shift, a collective movement toward more genuine, heartfelt communication and connection. Remember, your voice is a gift, not just for you, but for the world. It holds the power to catalyze change, to spark understanding, and to create bridges between hearts. So speak boldly, live authentically, and let your voice be a guiding force, not only for your own life, but for all those who are seeking the courage to step into their own truth. When you honor your voice, you honor yourself and your purpose. And as you continue to embrace the fullness of who you are, you create a space where others can do the same, together building a world where truth, authenticity, and connection reign. But the process of reclaiming your voice is not always simple. It is a journey that demands courage, vulnerability, and an unwavering commitment to your truth. For so long, many of us have been taught to conform, to shrink ourselves in order to fit into the expectations of others. It feels easier to stay silent, to avoid conflict, to suppress the whispers of our souls that urge us to speak. The fear of judgment, rejection, or misunderstanding can paralyze us, making it seem safer to stay quiet, even when our hearts yearn to be heard. However, this silence comes at a cost to our authenticity, our growth, and our connection to the world around us. Reclaiming your voice requires the courage to face this fear head-on. It demands that you push past the comfort of silence, stepping boldly into the discomfort of speaking your truth. It calls for the strength to express yourself fully, even when it feels like the world is watching, waiting for you to stumble, to falter, or to apologize for your existence. But in those moments, when you stand firm in your truth, despite the vulnerability it brings, you are honoring the deepest parts of yourself. You are acknowledging that your voice has value, that your truth matters, and that your presence is a gift to this world. This process isn't always easy. It will often feel uncomfortable. You will face resistance, both from within yourself and from the external world. There will be times when you question whether it's worth it to keep speaking, to keep pushing forward. But in those moments of doubt, remember that your voice is not just for you. It's not just about making yourself heard. It's about fulfilling your divine purpose. The wisdom that resides within you has been waiting for the moment when you would step forward, unafraid to speak it into existence. This wisdom is not yours to hide or suppress. It is a gift to be shared. When you find the strength to speak your truth, you not only honor yourself, but you also honor the divine guidance that has been leading you along this journey. Every step, every moment of doubt, every struggle, and every breakthrough has been a part of this process. You are being guided to this point, and as you reclaim your voice, you step into a deeper alignment with your soul's purpose. Your voice becomes the channel through which your power flows. It becomes a reflection of who you truly are, your essence, your strength, and your authenticity. As you speak your truth, you begin to align more fully with the person you were always meant to be. You become a living example of what it means to live authentically, to stand in your power, and to speak from the heart. The more you honor your voice, the more you will see the world around you shift. The right people will be drawn to your energy. Opportunities will open up, and doors that once seemed closed will swing wide open. The process of reclaiming your voice is transformative, not just for you, but for those around you. By speaking your truth, you inspire others to do the same. You give them the courage to embrace their own authenticity, to speak their own truths, and to live fully in alignment with their souls. And so, as you continue on this journey of reclaiming your voice, remember that it is not just about the words you speak. It is about the power you unleash when you allow yourself to be fully seen. Every time you speak your truth, you reclaim the parts of yourself that were once hidden, silenced, or ignored. You give yourself permission to be seen, to be heard, and to be fully alive. You become the embodiment of your soul's purpose, and in doing so, you create a ripple effect that touches the lives of everyone around you. The more you live authentically, the more you align with divine timing. Everything in your life is unfolding perfectly, even when it doesn't always seem that way. The struggles, the lessons, the breakthroughs, they've all been part of a greater plan, a plan that you may not have fully understood at the time, but one that is now coming into clearer focus. Divine timing is the process of trusting that everything happens exactly when it's meant to. It requires faith, patience, and surrender. It requires letting go of the need to control everything and allowing the universe to guide you toward what is meant for you. As you continue to align with divine timing, you'll notice that things begin to flow effortlessly. Opportunities will appear at just the right time. People will enter your life when you need them the most. And when you trust in this process, you begin to realize that everything is unfolding as it should. But divine timing also requires action. It's not about waiting passively for life to happen. It's about being ready to act when the moment feels right. It's about recognizing the signs the universe is sending you and responding with courage and clarity. Life will not always give you a clear roadmap, but it will always provide you with the next step. And as you trust in divine timing, you'll find that the path forward becomes clearer and more aligned with your true purpose. This is where the magic happens, the intersection of trust, action, and divine guidance. And as you move forward on this path, remember that you are not alone. The universe is with you every step of the way. You are constantly being guided, supported, and protected. Even in the moments when you feel uncertain or afraid, you are not walking this path alone. You are supported by a higher power, by your own intuition, and by the love and energy of the universe. When you lean into this support, you will find that you are more powerful than you ever realized. As you continue on this journey, keep in mind that this is just the beginning. You have stepped into your power, and now you are ready to embrace everything that comes with it. The universe is ready to give you more love, more opportunities, more abundance, and more fulfillment. But it requires you to stay open, to stay aligned, and to keep trusting in the process. Your journey is far from over. It's only just beginning. You are entering a season of thriving, of limitless possibilities, and the path ahead is yours to walk. And as you do, know that you are guided, supported, and so as you move forward, take a moment to reflect on everything that has brought you to this point. Reflect on the power that is within you, the voice that is now speaking your truth, and the divine timing that has guided you here. You are on the path of truth, and you are ready to embrace everything that is coming your way. The universe is cheering you on, and you are stepping into the fullness of your being. Keep going, keep shining, and keep trusting that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. The best is yet to come. If this message has resonated with you, if you feel a deep connection to the energy of this transformation, take a moment to affirm your commitment to this journey. Comment Amen below to signal to the universe that you are ready to step fully into your Subscribe to the Path of Truth channel to stay connected with this community of like-minded souls, all walking their own paths of growth and healing. Share your thoughts, share your journey, and let's create a space where we can uplift and inspire one another. Keep shining, chosen one, and know that you are never alone. The universe is with you every step of the way.